Source is PhD's operating system, the platform on which we plan campaigns. It's also a global collaboration platform for ideas. A game-changing planning and workflow framework, Source is used by every PhDer in every PhD office around the world. The first step is to set up a campaign. For a global campaign, you can assign countries for the brief, and also other collaborators for building the campaign. You can establish an optimal total budget or a budget split across a portfolio or between countries. We then explore the research we need to fully understand the brief and the brand's category. Dig, one of several proprietary Source tools, can mine all the major research databases, such as WARC, Forrester, Google Think and Mintel. Or use Holler to carry out a bespoke quant survey, which gets answers within minutes. All this is distilled into a core issue or opportunity for the brief. Next, we devise the strategy. Based on the latest marketing science, we cluster countries into similar groups and establish the marketing focus and audience we need to reach to drive growth. Using Telmar and Kantar APIs, piping audience data directly into the system, we can build our audiences in one place, directly on Source. We can also use plugins from research companies to build the consumer model and see how well the brand is performing versus competitors in the category. We then identify the role for communications, which describes what type of media and messaging should reach audiences in each segment of the consumer model. The selection of comms model has implications for channel selection and also messaging. Now, let's talk about the design stage. This is switched on if a creative agency isn't playing this role. In this stage, we have a technique for creating a proposition that combines the need states that drive category purchase with a brand's distinctive assets. We then use a series of innovation apps to fuel lateral thinking, turning the proposition into a big campaign idea. This is where global collaboration happens. Because everyone at PhD is using Source, we all help our colleagues crack ideas, wherever they may be around the world. Channel selection is creativity-driven, but sense-checked based on the channel's target audience CPM and the role for communications. Once a list of fundamental channels is selected, we show how they interconnect and relate to each other using the Source blueprint. We then identify the correct investment allocation between channels via multi-channel reach optimization across 50 channels in 75 countries. We also have the ability to set frequency caps for digital channels. We further refine spend allocation based on revenue, using a meta-study of 3,000 econometric models. This allows us to predict the likely ROI and financial contribution. Clients can even upload their own data to tailor the ROI curves. Once the correct allocations are set, we flight the activity based on typical ad stocks for the category. Maximizing a measure called weekly resonance allows us to make dramatic improvements to sales impact. Finally, we set the media, marketing and business KPIs by which the campaign should be tracked to measure success. And to share our thinking with our clients, Source has Showtime, which automatically generates a browser-based interactive real-time presentation. Source writes presentations so that we don't have to. Instead, we spend time helping PhDers around the world develop the ideas that grow our clients' brands and businesses. Because when you work with PhD, you don't just have 2 or 3 people working on your business, you have 2,000 or 3,000. That's Source. Game-changing planning from PhD.